If Nintendo is known for one thing, it's putting out quality video games. Now, they may not all be 10s, but you can usually bet on them having a certain level of polish and being relatively bug-free. They used to have a literal seal of quality that was basically a promise from Nintendo to the consumer that the game you were buying wouldn't give your console fucking genital herpes. And that's why it was so shocking when Super Mario Sunshine was released in 2002. Now, before you turn off the video, I love this game, but there's no denying it's a little janky. And by a little janky, I mean hella fucking janky. And there is one level in this game that cranks the jankiness up to 11. And no, I'm not talking about the lilypad stage, or the pachinko machine, or the chuckster level. Oh my god, this game is fucked. I'm talking about the one and only Serena Beach. Now, you may ask, what made Serena Beach janky? Well, let's take a look and find out. So, the first episode of Serena Beach is Manta Storm. And let me tell you, this episode is a real motherfucker. You're tasked by the hotel owner to defeat this giant manta ray. And being that this game is Super Mario Sunshine, the way you defeat it is by spraying it with water. Problem is, every time you spray this thing, it divides into smaller and smaller manta rays. And this leads to there being a lot of manta rays. And I mean, a lot. And each one of these little guys leaves a slime trail that will shock Mario when he touches it. And oh yeah, when they hit Mario, he gets knocked into random directions, which is honestly just super fun. And the best part is, when you finally kill enough of them, they all turn red and start coming after you, so they can really F you in the A. This episode is made so much easier if you know the spin spray or the burst spray moves. Problem is, the game doesn't explicitly tell you that these exist. They're in the manual. So if you happen to skip that page in the manual, or god forbid, buy this game digitally, then you're shit out of luck. The next shine is Hotel Lobby's secret, which requires you to spray these pink boos in order to make platforms that you scale. Use the pink boo platforms to jump in the statue's mouth, and you're off to a secret stage. And as far as secret stages go, this one's perfectly fine. That is, until you get to this spinning wooden block. This block is an effing nightmare. I don't know what it is about slopes in this game, but they're just so inconsistent. Sometimes Mario will stick to a slope that's bordering on the edge of 90, then other times he'll slide down the tiniest little incline. So I never know whether it's best to just jump over these ledges or try and walk over them slowly. Half the time I just pray to Jesus that he'll take the wheel and lead me to the shine. So the next episode, Mysterious Hotel Delfino, is so tragic. It's actually a really fun episode. It focuses around Mario solving puzzles in each room of the hotel to find a pineapple, which you can then feed to a Yoshi so you can use him to clear the boos and snatch up a shine. Where this episode fails though, is explaining exactly how you're supposed to do this. You walk into the hotel with no idea on what you're supposed to do. Usually in 3D Mario games, if there's an obscure way to obtain a star, there'll be a hint in the episode's title that will give you some idea on how to get it, but not here. You see a Yoshi that needs a pineapple in the corner. Cool. Then you wander upstairs until you reach the vents where you see some pink boos. So obviously you need to find a pineapple for that Yoshi and clear out the boos. The problem is that you can find every fruit except pineapples, and the game never tells you that the pineapples are hidden away in some secret room. You can wander around the hotel looking for a pineapple that you'll never find, cause they're in the secret room. And do you want to know how to get to the secret room? Well, you have to go to the washroom, find the stall with a leak above it, and side flip high enough so you can clip through the floor. I'll say that again. You have to find a leaking bathroom stall and side flip to clip through the fucking floor. When I first did this, I couldn't fucking believe it. It's just so random. Like, why would anyone even think to do this? I know there's a piano that tells you there's a leak in the bathroom, but that's it. That's all he tells you. and somehow you're supposed to ascertain that you need to side flip through the leak to teleport through the floor? They could have at least added a hole that the water was coming through to signal to the player that you could jump through it. It's a shame too, because like I said, the rest of the episode was really great. It's just hurt by a lack of direction and obscurity that occurs at the start of it. Another episode that finishes great but is hurt by its start is The Secret of Casino Delfino. At the beginning of the episode, you gain access to the casino and are required to make both of these slot machines show 777 to advance the story. And let me tell you, it's not a ton of fun. The first one, you just spray with water and hope to God it lands on 7s. The second one, you have a bit more control over as you can spray each wheel individually, but the problem is they're just so finicky. Literally, if just one little drop of water touches a wheel, it's gonna spin and you can't stop it. Once you finally do get them to line up, the curtain will rise, revealing a grid of question mark panels. And if you thought lining up the slot machines was hard, they are nothing in comparison to this fucking grid. This grid is hell. You have to spray each panel of the grid and flip them around to create a shrine mural. But just like the slot machine, each panel is super sensitive, flipping at the slightest touch of water. Like, look at this. Even though Mario was hardly spraying, the panels are going fucking crazy. Flood just doesn't have the accuracy to do something like this. And even if he did, this isn't fun. It's just tedious and annoying. Once you complete the mural, a pipe appears. Go in the pipe and you're treated to another secret course, which is actually fun. So, I had a whole paragraph written about the last 3 shines of the level, but honestly, as I was reading it, I was bored myself, so I'm gonna save you guys the trouble, and we're gonna move this baby on. So, there it is, Serena Beach in all its janky glory. This level honestly depresses me. It is such a great premise. A hotel level in a Mario game. How could that ever fail? It just screams secrets and exploration. It seems like the perfect match. But that's not what you get with Sirena Beach. In fact, most of the level takes place anywhere but the hotel, like outside, in the casino, or in the secret stage. The one episode that does have you explore in the hotel is really fun, even with the obtuse start to it. I just wish there was more of that, but instead we got cleaning up beaches and fucking slot machines.